Hair is up, and oh my goodness, what a challenge with these nails. So we have them on now, and I am loving the style of them. Now this length and this shape is just no, because I literally can't do anything with them. Props to the people that have long nails like this and do daily things. I don't know how you do it, bless your soul. I can't even text, could barely put my hair up, so we need to cut these now. So I'm gonna just... Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, become part of the fam. There's gonna be so much content coming your way, literally all things fashion, beauty, hair, everything and anything. So just be sure that you press that subscribe button and join the fam. Now for today, we are going to be doing nails. So I love doing my own nails. Pretty much I like to do everything myself. If you haven't gathered that, I do my own hair, I do my own nails, I cut my own hair, like pretty much everything do it yourself, right? So that means I literally have an entire nail salon here. We have the gel kit, we have the powder dip, we have nail polish and all these things. But lately what I've been really enjoying doing is buying press-on nails and gluing them on. Now, there's some tips and tricks that I picked up along the way to help them look more real and to look like you went to a nail salon to get them done. So if you would like to see how I do my nails and the final look, well then just keep on watching. Also, if you're wondering, like, hey Franny, why is your tongue green? I just had a watermelon airhead, best thing out there, and that's that. So we're looking very festive today. I'm looking at myself in the monitor and I'm like, wow, Franny, okay, look at that. You have a red lip and a green tongue. Way to go. Anyways, so I want to show you guys just a few of the nails that I picked up. First, I looked on Amazon, and specifically I was just kind of looking for like nail art press-on nails, if that makes sense. We have quite a few here, just literally all different designs. Like we have some French, we have some hearts, we have just a ton of different ones. And when I was browsing on Shein in their nail selection, I saw that they literally had the same ones that Amazon was selling for way cheaper. So a lot of these on Amazon go for about $6 to $8 or $10, depending on where you're getting them, and also for Amazon Prime. But on Shein, they literally go for like $3. So I was just like, say less. I'm going to order quite a few on Shein. I love a variety. So today's challenge is going to be, which nails do we want to do? So right now, these are the ones that I have. Excuse these popped off. My thumbs broke when I was putting stockings on. They literally cracked after like a week and a half. And then this one just came off. But we have like this tortoise design, which I really loved, a little French. And then this part is a little more on the pale side. These actually are a bit longer than what I typically do, but I love this so much. So I'm literally so torn. I'm like, what design do I want to do? We have like colorful tips. We have just a bunch of different ones, but ooh, I think this is the one that I'm for sure gonna go with, and it's going to be this clear base with a pink squiggly line. Now, some of these designs, like you can go ahead and like do them yourself. I have like actual acrylic nails that are clear that then I can do my own design, and I have done quite a few. But for these more like complex ones, first of all, even the simple ones, they take time. So you need time, you need patience, and honestly, that's just not something I have all the time. So these are awesome. They come with the design already. You simply just have to glue them on, but there's a few other things to do so it doesn't look fake. You don't want your fake nails to look straight out of the box fake. You know what I'm saying? All right, so hair is going back. I'm so tempted to cut my hair, guys. I love when my hair is this length. It just looks so chic and beautiful, but no, Franny, we are growing our hair out. All right, so let me just tell you guys the tools that I used. We are going to have our nails, which I showed you earlier. And I think the most important thing for when you're doing your nails at home and making sure that those nails really stick is having a good glue. Now, I tried a few different ones and my nails always pop off, so I really wanted to find something that has a good hold. And I've been using this Cala Super Nail Glue, and it is really, really good. My nails have lasted literally almost 2 weeks that I literally had to start popping them off because I was like, okay, I want a new design. Let's take these bad boys off. And they were like they were not going anywhere. These came off because, like I said, it cracked. The nail itself cracked, so I kind of took it off. So it's getting stuck in my hair. And this one popped off, I think, like yesterday, and I've had them for a week and a half. So get yourself a good glue. I think that is literally the #1 tip that I can give when it comes to doing your nails at home. We always have a nail filer. You're definitely gonna need this, especially for shaping the nail, which is a crucial thing to do when you have your nails. And then we're just gonna have some of these tools, because this we're gonna use to clean up our cuticles, and this to remove that excess skin. And then I like to go over top with some sort of clear. So I like to do gel. I'll do a top coat of just a gel polish. But if you don't want to do gel, or if you don't have gel, you can always just use a clear topper. So I'm gonna get the rest of these off. I'm just gonna soak them in hot water, and then try and get them from the side so that we can take it off and get started. So to begin, we just pop the nails off. I'm just gonna start filing them just to make sure that they are nice, clean, and straight. So that's literally all I'm doing, just gonna file them into their shape. They're pretty long, and this is another good thing that I really like. My nails, they grow under the fake nails, so by the time I pop them off, I'm like, oh my goodness, look at the growth. So I'm literally just filing it, making sure that we get any excess glue off and things like that. They look disgusting right now, but we are going to take them literally from 0 to 100. So the first step is just gonna make sure that you file your actual nails. You can use a buffer, whatever you want, just to be able to get that shape for underneath the nail. And you also want to make sure that the base of your nail is nice, clean, and even, so that when you put the nail on top and the glue, it really sticks on to it. Okay, so now that the nails are filed, we are going to go with this tool, and we're really going to clean up those corners, make sure that the cuticles are nice and clean. That is such a crucial point, and I think sort of just like what elevates the look, because that's what they do when they give you a manicure in the salon. It just looks so nice when that's clean. So I'm literally just going to take this tool and kind of just go around and make sure that that whole area is clean, and then we'll go to the next step. Alrighty, so we're all done kind of just like scraping those cuticles, and we are looking gross. But now with the clipper, we're gonna go and really clean this up. And that's super important, because look at all of that skin. Look at all of that that is on the nail beds. Like, we need to get rid of that. So now we're gonna take this, and I'm just gonna literally go cleaning this up, but just be very, very careful with this, because it is a nail cutter and it will cut your skin if you are not careful. So really just go around the nail bed as you were doing it, and just cleaning up the cuticles so that you don't have any of that left over. So I'm just gonna do that. Let me concentrate so I don't cut myself. So this is her clean. Sorry, I don't mean to flick you guys, but that is clean versus all the other ones. You see that? You see this one, how crazy she's looking? We're gonna clean that one up too. Now with the clipper, we're just gonna remove that. So I'm just gonna do that same thing to all the other ones before we go to what's next. So now we're gonna move on to the most exciting part, and that is gonna be to actually start putting the nails on. So the first step is going to be looking through all of them and matching them to my nail size. And then I do just want to share one thing that I always do before I start gluing on my nails, and that is take a cotton pad and some acetone and clean off the nails to make sure that there's no oils, anything like that, because that will disrupt the glue, and I feel like it just makes it lift a lot more. So just doing this, I've been doing this the past 2 times, and my nails, I'm telling you, have literally stuck for at least a solid almost 2 weeks, which is amazing. And the only reason why I switched them is because I have so many nail designs that I'm like, I want to put on another one. So I find that that tip really, really does help. So I'm going to just do that. We're going to look for some of these sizes. Now these nails are, first of all, they're beautiful. They're stunning, but they are on the long side. So we're definitely going to like work on filing it. But this one, so what I like to do is like make sure that it can go in and that it looks nice. So this one looks like it'll be a great fit for that one. Now this is, I believe, the coffin style. I'm not a fan of it, so I am going to shape it into a more almond shape. That's the one that I like the most. Nail sizes have been selected, so just taking a little bit of the acetone, and we're just gonna pass it over each nail. It's also very important to know how much glue to put on the nail. If you put too little, you're gonna get the little spots because the nail is gonna rise because not enough glue was put to hold it down. But if you put too much, you're gonna have excess glue all over the place, and then you're just gonna be sticky, and that's never a good time. So what I like to do is, I'm gonna take my glue, and here's the nail. I'm gonna just show it to you guys. This is the thumb. So I'm just gonna put some of the glue right in the middle and then just move it around as well too, but making sure that we're still getting a good amount. So this is what it'll look like. The glue is clear, so you won't really be able to see it. I'm just gonna let it dry for just literally a few seconds, nothing crazy. And then we are going to start off by just putting it midway right here and then really starting to push it down and then press it all the way down. This is how we ensure that there are no bubbles. That is key too. You wanna make sure that there's no bubbles in your nails. I mean, listen, if it happens, it happens, but just putting the right amount of glue and really holding it down for, I would say, like 10 to 15 seconds really helps. That's what I've been able to pick up. Listen, I'm no nail expert. I'm just showing you guys what I've been doing, and I've been doing my nails for quite a while. So just want to show that to you guys, and voila, no air bubbles, which we love. And that's what I'm gonna do to all the nails. Once again, we're gonna do that same thing to all the nails. So once again, grabbing this right here, we're gonna put just glue starting down the middle and then moving it up, squeezing just to get enough, but moving it all around so that no area of the nail is uncovered. Waiting a few seconds just to let it get a little tacky, same as they always say about eyelashes. And then we're just gonna glue this one on top as well. And it doesn't matter if your nail itself is like sticking out from the sides, we're gonna file, which is why it's also so important. So I'm just gonna start off right here and then push it down, and then we are going to press down. Now these nails are a bit trickier because they are coffin, so they are very, very curvy. So you really have to press it down all the way so that it doesn't rise up, because I feel like automatically it'll just rise because that's the shape of the fake nail. So just keep that in mind depending on what nail shape you get. So this one, we have a little bit that's stuck up on the corner, but the rest of it has held on to that glue. I don't know if you can see it. It's nothing crazy, but you can see just a little bit on the side. So that's what I'm saying, just be careful with how much glue you put, because if there's an air bubble on this side, chances are this is where your nail will start to pop off from, and we want to make sure that we can keep these for as long as possible. So I'm going to just continue to do this process with all the nails, and then I'll show you them when they're all on and we'll get to filing. Hair is up, and oh my goodness, what a challenge with these nails. So we have them on now, and I am loving the style of them. Now this length and this shape is just no, no, no. So I do think that I'm gonna cut them. I have my nail clipper right here because I literally can't do anything with them. Props to the people that have long nails like this and do daily things. I don't know how you do it, bless your soul. I can't even text, can barely put my hair up, so we need to cut these now. So I'm gonna just take maybe like that much off of it. Well, you can't really see it, but maybe like that much. And then we'll round it out into the almond shape that I like. So I'm gonna just do that. So I just finished clipping the pinky, and I think that's a good length. It's still a little long, but it's not as long as the others. And I think once it's nicely shaped and everything, it'll look really pretty. I don't wanna cut too much because I want the design to show. So I'm just gonna do this same length on all the others. So now that the nails are cut comes the most important part, and that is going to be the filing section. Now this is where you need to have patience because you are going to file the sides so that it fits your nail shape. You'll file the surrounding of it to make it look nice and natural and almond. In this case, that's what I'll be doing. You really need to be able to do this step because that is what ultimately ends up blending that fake nail that you have to fit in with your actual nails. So I'm literally going to take my time. We're gonna file the corners. We're gonna start filing it into like a little shape. Actually, we can get started on it now just so you can see what I would do. So I would get started on the corners and really just continue to file it so that it is in the same alignment and the same shape as my actual nails, because there's nothing more fake than looking at the nail and you can literally see where the nail starts and then where your actual nail starts. You want them to start together. You want it to really start together. So you're gonna file those corners to make sure that they blend nicely together, and then we will also file and shape this, and then we are one step closer. What I showed you guys earlier, this is just a nail cut, and now this is her file. This is why I say it is so important to take your time to really file your nails. This is what is going to make it look more real, look like you went to the salon to get it. You really want to make sure that you are shaping the fake nail to your nail and to your nail shape. So that's what I'm doing right now. Going to continue to do that same thing over on this end, and then we can finally almost be done. You can't really tell that much on camera, but in person, that extra gloss that this one has, putting that top coat, really is what just takes it up a notch. Oftentimes the nail design itself, it just looks like, you can see that it looks digital, like they just printed the design on the nail. So adding that top coat really just unifies the nail and makes it look like there possibly could have been someone with a brush making these designs. Now, all done with the nails, and this is what they look like. I am completely obsessed. I'm like, I need to add more of these to my cart. And these I purchased on Shein. They do have them on Amazon too if you want them quicker for that 2-day shipping, but they are a little more expensive. I think they were $9, and on Shein they are $2.50. So I will definitely be bulking up on these because I love the design. I love the color. It's not too loud, and this shape just, I love it so much. So definitely be sure to follow the 5 things that I mentioned to you guys today. First, you start off by cleaning out your nail beds and your cuticles. That is what helps just give that nice clean look. Also, when you're going to apply the actual glue itself, make sure that you put enough glue all around, and also don't forget those edges. So make sure you take it up on the sides and make sure that the entire thing is saturated with it. Not too much, because then it'll drip when you're putting it on your nails and then create a sticky mess, but enough. If you don't put enough, it's not gonna stick and you're gonna get some sides rising. Third, make sure that when you put that glue, you hold it down for a solid, I would say 10 to 15 seconds. When you release it too early and the glue is still wet, it can come up and then that causes air bubbles, so just be cautious of that. Number 4, which is like one of the most important steps, file. File to get your nail shape. Make sure that you are filing along the shape of your actual nail so that it just looks more natural and really, really pretty. And the last step is that top gloss. It really makes such a difference, especially in person. It just takes your nail look up a level. So that concludes this video. This was so much fun. Let me know if you guys would like to see more of this. I typically do my nails every 2 weeks, I would say, so I have no problem picking out one and like showing it to you guys. If you want to see it again, we could do our nails together and all that good stuff. Leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.